Go on.
Maybe I shouldn't be stealing this on because you just leak my entire SSH crypto. Yeah, be careful about the things. I can do it here any second.
They're watching.
Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Virtual machine. Oh, there we go.
God.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to look for a specific command, you could just use hist search.
Wow.
I started using it on Kali. It's very useful.
Why did I launch Ubuntu again? Oh, Christmas.
Oh, hell no.
Why am I cursed, bro?
Yeah.
Let's see how much CPU. Okay, memory. Discord 1 GB of RAM, of course. How could I be mistaken? How could I forget?
I love Electron.
Exactly. I love having 20 copies of Chrome on one computer. Okay, I think we go into the vagrant. No.
Oh shit. In Arabic.
I don't know why it's in Arabic, by the way. That's strange. I think you go into AD. Yeah, like here. And then I do vagrant.
Oh shit, what LS are you using? It has icon.
Oh, this is Oh My Posh, which is basically a copy of Oh My Zish for PowerShell.
Oh.
Yeah. So you get like that Zish feeling in PowerShell.
Mm. I have on my Posh, but I don't have the. Do I have
Oh,
it?
I think this is because like.
The LS thing is a
I
separate thing, yeah.
I have something like
Power level up, power level up. Like
Yeah,
power
that's
level 10k, like power level 10k, but one for
Yeah, that's the
oh
prompt name.
my. Yes, it gives you that LS.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, PowerShell 10k, I think this one.
Mm.
PWS 10k. Yeah. Okay.
My prompt is too simple for that.
It doesn't really matter. I look at this, it's missing icons and shit. It's broken half the fucking time, man. So, pretty good.
Windows.
Wow, my virtual machines are. Let's watch my computer kill itself in real time. My terminal is using 300 megabits of RAM. I swear to God, if I brought a programmer from like 1985 and told him that my terminal is using 300 megabits of RAM, he might die. Like he might
Yeah.
actually get a heart attack and die.
True.
Because that was the whole compute. He would be like, that's the whole compute. That's the whole data center.
It's the whole mainframe.
The whole mainframe is 300 megabits of RAM. Oh, why is it a chunky boy? Why is it big like this?
It's your aspect ratio. You have a wide monitor.
Oh. All right. Why is only one of these on at a time? I thought Vagrant Up is supposed to like bring them all up. Oh, it's gonna bring them up one at a time. Oh, fucking.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Looks like I gotta take for fucking editor to get the lift started.
I could just press play. I think I can just press start on all of them and it should be fine. But I think doing it this way is fine as well, like not to overload the computer.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it one at a time. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's put this here on the side. Let's put this here. Why are you not full screen? Okay, we need a note-taking app. I think I'm going to use Obsidian.
Yeah.
Let's create a new vault. Is that how you do new notes? I think you make a new vault, yeah? Make a new
Yep.
vault. All right, create new vault. We're going to call this Game of Active Directory. Create. Please pick a valid folder. Okay. Obsidian. You know what? Just the documents folder looks good enough. Create. Okay. We don't need a graph, do we? No. Okay. I'm gonna call this or like actually let's call this to do. because we're going to rely on our very nice, fantastic friend. Pen testing. This. It's a very nice. This is how easy
Just the graph?
AD pen testing
Um,
is. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, all you have to do is these steps, and you'll be very good at AD pen testing.
Yeah, all you have to do is just remember all of this. Not
Yeah,
hard.
you have to remember it. Oh, and this thing is going to keep interrupting us every time it deploys a machine. Okay, we're going to start here. Well, actually, I'm going to import some stuff from the Game of Active Directory repo. I want to take a picture of the network.
No, spoilers.
We're supposed to know.
No. Black
Uh,
black box.
I mean, okay, sure, we can do black box. I mean, why not? But like network diagram. Boom. Or like let's call this network information, I guess. Network information. I'm gonna make a folder here, call it recon, and put this in here. What is this? Can you go away?
It's the image. You can make a folder
Can I
for
make
the
it like
images.
auto hide? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'll
Yeah.
just call this assets.
Yep.
Let's put this here.
And
Okay.
try right-clicking on it. You should mark it as the assets thing. There should be something in the options.
I think
Maybe
I
it's
can
the
do
options
that.
of
Like
Obsidian.
yeah, Obsidian options, files and appearance. Default location vault folder. In subfolder under current folder. No,
For new
in the
assets,
folder
yeah.
specified assets. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good. A new version is ready to be installed. No, actually, screw it. Why not? While we're waiting. All right. Cool. All right. Network information. Got this picture. We have few domains. Or well, we'll do our recon ourselves. Why not? Let's just do the recon ourselves so we can learn.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna make a folder called loot. That's where we steal anything. And we'll make one called drones. I don't know if this is gonna work out for us, but we'll see. Is my computer killing itself here?
The fuck did OneDrive install itself?
What?
No way. OneDrive installed itself for me. How dare you?
I don't know, man. These 80 machines, they take up a lot of CPU power booting up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm killing everything I don't need here. Don't need TeamViewer right now. Sitting in the background. All right. It's not really helping. That's why I said I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade.
What's your CPU?
The CPU isn't I mean, it's more of a collective issue altogether. I mean, I have 12 core
graphics.
AMD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
12
good.
core AMD CPU. Yeah, 5900X. I would go for the i9 1900K though, like 1100, 191.
No. Get a
Why, man?
Threadripper.
I mean, you can no. I mean, AMD dropped support for Threadripper support. So
They're announcing the 9950X 3D, the new ones, 9000 series. Maybe you can wait for those.
Intel is where it's at. Like seriously, like AMD, their CPUs have been falling behind, and it's just it ain't the same as it used to be anymore. 32 gigs. At least I'm happy with my RAM. So I did want to upgrade to 128 GB of RAM
Yeah.
because why not? But I mean,
Yeah.
it should be fine. How many cores does the i9 1900K have?
I don't know, like the efficiency cores thing. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. It's like, what is this? Half a core? Give me the full thing.
Mm. Oh, 14,900. Okay, yes. Yeah. This, I think
3,000?
this is their most expensive 3000. Yeah, it's literally the best Intel core you can get. 16 core, 32 threads. Yeah, 6.2 gigahertz. Oof, man, that would be so nice to have.
But it's so hot. Cooling it is
It
like,
is.
insane.
It is. It is. Cooling it is going to be an absolute disaster. Okay, it looks like this has outlived its usefulness. We just need to start the Kali machine now.
Oh my god. Zohair.
Okay, we're missing my brother as usual.
I think he stepped in the bathroom.
And he just went to the bathroom and decided, I'm going to sleep now, guys. That's it. It's
Check him,
over
took
for
his
me.
blanket.
Yo, what's happening?
Yo!
Oh,
Nothing, Mr. Zohair.
All right, he's right back. Let's go, guys. Okay, I just need to make sure that I have access to the entire network. Let's just do a quick end.
There's not a quick one. Oh, there's.
I do. Oh, yeah, okay. 1, 10, 11, 12, 22, 23. Okay, good. Okay, so is the resolution as or is just Abdurrahman?
Are you streaming at low quality?
Is,
I'm streaming literally 1440 people.
Really?
It's good, but it's because of the aspect ratio is kind of squished, but it's fine.
you don't
Oh,
40p, that's why.
Yeah, I guess like zoom in the terminals so we can just read the text.
Wait. Wasn't there an option like when you stream to make it
Native?
for text? Oh,
You don't-
dude.
OBS maybe? In OBS you can, I think.
No, that's fine. Let's just make this much bigger. God damn. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good.
Okay, so we are basically going to hack this network, this 192.168.56 network. All right, so
That's just
I actually got put into a similar situation today. So today I went to a company and I walked in and I just plugged in my laptop to Ethernet and I just turned on TeamViewer and then I went back home. And so what I'm going to do over the weekend is basically the same thing we're going to do today, which is figure out what network I'm on and then start my scan. So I'm going to show you exactly how that goes. All right, let's first start with, we're going to take some notes. We're going to open Obsidian. We're going to say network information. We know that our subnet is 192.168.56.0/24. How do I know that? Because I did this lab before. And number two, because it's right there, right? 255. That's basically, if you don't like the output of this, we can do route, which will tell you that anything 192.56.24 gets route. Okay, it's just some IP stuff. You can just do if config, I guess. If config's output is kind of nicer sometimes. Yeah, 192.156 net mask 255.255.0. That's a /24 right there. All right. We also have stuff like net discover, but I don't think that's gonna really work out here. Do I not have net discover? I don't think it's gonna really work out here. Yeah, it's gonna take absolutely forever. 192.168.56.
Discover is stupid.
No, it just spits ARP packets. It doesn't even work half the time. Yeah, it doesn't even work half the time. Anyway, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick scan. Do I have Rust scan here? Yeah, I have Rust scan. I'm going to grab Rust scan.
What's Rust scan?
Rust scan is basically Nmap, but
And Rust.
good. Because if I try to do, so we want to scan the entire network, right? So first off, let's make a folder here. I'm going to call this, oh, I have a folder here called Team of Active Directory. Oh, no, that's me deploying. I'm going to make directory. I'm just going to call this workspace, whatever. Okay, so let's say you want to make a full network scan. right? So I'm gonna do this. This works good for me. And we're gonna save this to nmap.txt. Okay, if I want to scan the entire /24, as many ports as possible, we'll do -p-, which will take a million fucking years. So what this is this is a stealth scan. This is don't ping the hosts, just scan everything, which actually we should remove that because the scan will be much slower. Don't try to do DNS resolving. This thing tries to, sometimes Nmap will try to turn an IP address into a domain through reverse DNS. Ignore that. T5 is as fast as Nmap can go. -v- doesn't do anything. It's supposed to be -v.
But that can give you domains, no? You want to know
I-
the
we-
domains.
I wouldn't use Nmap for it. It's too slow. Nmap is very slow. That's the problem, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Disable as many things as you can. -p- means all ports, like from 0 to 65535, because Nmap by
that's slow.
default, Nmap by default will do the top 1000 most commonly used ports. We don't really want that. I want a full scan of everything, and we're scanning the entire --open means because I'm doing -vv, which is verbose. Nmap is going to output some ports that it considers to be not really open, like filtered and stuff like that. I don't want it to do that. I just want it to print out stuff that is open. So if I run this, you're going to notice that it's running, but it's going to take 54 seconds only. I mean, because it's local and like through Ethernet,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's literally a virtual network. However, if I were to use something like Rust scan, and most of the time when you're doing something like this, it's not going to be as simple as a /24. Like usually we talk about, like one network I was in was 10.10.16, and then I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then they were like, okay, but this number 10, we have a /16 network that goes all the way from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 30. So I was like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna be scanning all fucking year. Let's try to get around that. So we're gonna get Rust scan. Unzip Rust scan. Okay, I'm gonna move Rust scan to /user. Why is it lagging so goddamn much? Okay, thank you. Can I get rid of everything here? Thank you. Do I have Rust scan? I do. All right, so Rust scan will be significantly faster if I do 192.168.56.0/24, and then I have to do ulimit 5000. You always have to do ulimit 5000. Don't ask me why. It will be significantly faster. It is not doing so right now for some reason, but Nmap is much faster.
Source, believe you. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you why. Because Rust scan skips the step where it pings the IP addresses. So right now it's
Hey, but
actually
it says
blindly.
1200.
No, because right now it's blindly scanning the entire network. So okay, usually what I'll do with Nmap is I'll do what's called a host scan, which means I am just looking for -sn lowercase. The n has to be lowercase. Pay attention to that. Is I just want you to do a quick ping scan of like all the IPs and just show me which ones are alive. And so you'll get this like 192.168.1. We're going to ignore that. So we have 10, 11, 12, 12, 22, 23. I think we're going to ignore 254. I have a reason we should. I have a feeling we should. Because as I know from this, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Is
I'm gonna
254,
go-
I think, multicast or broadcast, some shit. Reserve thing.
Yeah. So let's do .10, 192.168.56.11, 192.168.56. I forgot. What was it? 22, 20, 11, 22, no, 12, 22, 23. I know you guys are looking at me. Probably Eamon uses Vim. He's just like holding in his
Nano.
tears.
No.
Exactly. All right. So Rust scan. We're gonna do a little trick here, which I've learned, which is. Ah! Sorry, hold on. There we go. Quick search fit. And this will be significantly faster than Nmap. If it starts scanning any second now.
Please explain the TR command.
Okay, I'll explain. All right, so Rust scan takes hosts, doesn't have the ability to read from a file. So it takes on the command line, like this. So what the TR does is I'm going to cat hosts
Replaces
and
new
then TR
lines.
replaces, yeah, so I'm replacing new lines with comps. And so I get this.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not working. So let's just go the Nmap route for now because Nmap. Actually, I don't want to go the Nmap route. Can you work?
Give it some time.
I don't really care about the port scan, if I'm being honest with you. I just want to move on and just like get it over with. 5000 T Rust scan.txt. That's usually what I do. Okay. Well, this thing does its thing. We'll get back to it. All right. So we know this is an Active Directory network. So we're going to be using NXC, which is essentially NetExec. So there used to be a very famous tool called CrackMapExec, which was essentially cocaine for Active Directories hacking, or as I like to call it, giving a baby a nuclear bomb. So the creator of CrackMapExec decided not to work on it anymore, so they made a fork, and now we're using NetExec. Okay.
There was beef.
Was there beef? I don't remember.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think. Who cares?
If it
So, like these
maintainers.
developers, yeah, the maintainers are like,
Oh.
my code is nice. No, my code is nice, and then they just killed each other. So, with NetExec, you have to specify a protocol. So you're going to see here that NetExec supports LDAP, VNC, SMB, SSH, whatever. So for our cases, we're going to say SMB, and then the simple first thing we do is just scanning the network. And so what this is going to do is that this is going to scan the entire network for SMB and then actually talk to those machines and get some information. So we can see the name of the machine, this is the host name, and the domain. So this is north.7kingdoms.local. And we can see, that PC, it's kind of my PC. And you can see whether SMB signing is enabled and if SMB v1 is enabled. And I just unzoom once because I really don't like the formatting of this. So you can also specify a file, and we're going to put the host file. It's going to be significantly faster. Yeah, okay. So you can tell that some of these are workstations and some of these are servers. Actually, all of them are servers technically. They all have. If it has 10/server, then it's not sure. But we know that these are most likely to be the domain controllers. This one, Marine and Bravos, because they are straight up Windows Server 2016 evaluation. I am not sure on that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. A good sign of finding domain controllers is just. So let's check if I have SSH. DNS configured. Do I have DNS configured? I do not have DNS configured. Okay. So one of the domains we saw. Let's actually do this and save this T to SMB scan.txt like this. Okay. I lost all the color, but it's okay. So you see how one of the domains is called 7kingdom.local. If you ping that, you're supposed to get the IP of the domain controller. That's supposed to be the IP of the domain controller. I'm going to, for the sake of this domain we have right in front of us, usually when you in a pen test, when you join a network, what?
What's NXC again?
NetExec is just a tool for doing domain, multiple things, most importantly, domain Active Directory attacks. Domain controllers always have SMB signing enabled. So this one has SMB signing enabled, this one has SMB signing enabled, and this one has SMB signing enabled. Now you see how one is 7 kingdoms and one is north.7 kingdoms. That's fine. You can have child domains inside of a big domain. So we have two big domains here, Seven Kingdoms.local and ESOS.local. And then we have the north of the Seven Kingdoms, which is a like a child domain of Seven Kingdoms. So we have three domain controllers. Domain controllers often communicate with each other on DNS, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick to be your DNS host. So I'm going to edit actually my resolve.conf, and I'm going to put the IP of King's Landing. So King's Landing is going to be my DNS. Now we do that because save. Oh my God, it's complaining. Okay. Because now when I do ping 7 kingdoms.local like this, we actually get it resolved. And now I can do things like SMB 7 kingdoms.local. You can see I was already testing, playing around with the domain. You can do something like this. We can call directly the name of the PC or like the name of the domain. Okay. Now this is going to be important when we do other attacks later on. So what's the first thing we do when we are in a domain? Now we're going to follow the hold on. Okay. Okay, you see this gigantic terrifying graph? Okay, this is the graph that is a guide to tell you how to do Active Directory. So we're gonna zoom in on the very first part, which is we don't have any credentials yet. So we don't have any credentials. We can basically do some scanning. We can try to find the domain controller IP. This is one way. And we can try this, something called guest access. So sometimes some computers will have guest access. What that means is you can access the machine, like some basic information about the machine, even when you don't have a username or password. So let's try that. We can do that by just specifying our hosts file again. Remember, the hosts file contains all the IPs that have SMB enabled, right? We're just lucky in this network that all the machines have SMB enabled. In reality, you might have machines that don't have SMB enabled, and that's what the port scan is for. By the way, I think it's done. Yeah, it finished a long time ago. So now when you do Rust scan, grep open like this, you get something that looks like this, which is going to be useful for us later on. By the way, it was done like 30 seconds later. I saw the spike in traffic over here, but I was in the middle of explaining. Anyway, so we are going to go over our host's machine, and we're going to specify an empty username and an empty password. This is called a null session. This is a null session. We're going to see if any of them support. And we can already see that this North domain controller was like, okay. King's Landing was like, okay. And the ESOS domain controller was like, okay. So what can we do with this? Let's focus on one of these. So let's focus on the 7 kingdoms. We can try to list the shared folders that are available to us on the network, see if there's anything that we're allowed to read. And we get an access denied. So that means that the domain controller is telling us that null sessions are valid, but it's configured in a way that null sessions don't exactly have any permissions, and that happens. So you can see all kinds of options that are available in netexec. There's a million things, okay? I'm going to let you focus on the more important things. Let's see if we can enumerate the users. I just want to know, what are the users in this domain? Am I allowed to do that, or is it going to break? So it broke. It didn't output anything. So that was a null session. Null session is empty. An anonymous session, anonymous, is when the password is empty, but you put something in the username. You can type anything. I'm just going to put A, right? And then we're going to scan again. So there's a difference between anonymous and things. So again, this machine, the Castle Black machine was like, okay. And the Bravos machine was like, okay. All right, I did not watch Game of Thrones, and this entire thing is going to be filled with Game of Thrones references. I have no clue what's going on. So let's try the Castle Black machine. if I focus on it and we do 192.168.56.22 and remove the comment, now can I list, for example, shares? Can I list the network drives? And I can.
Whoa!
And you can see here that we have an admin network that I don't have any permissions on. C, which is the actual C drive, I don't have any access on. IPC is, I don't really understand. And public, it says here basic read share for all domain users, but I'm not a domain user, so I don't have any permissions. And there's an all share, which everybody has read and write access to. Okay? So we can do some pretty interesting things. I can say I want to spider all. So that's going to go through the whole share and analyze all the files. But spider usually expects a pattern. And what I do is I specify an empty pattern. So what that does is that it's going to list all files available in the all share. So if I take a look at this, there it is. There's nothing other than aria.txt. Okay. Now, there are multiple ways to download files from SMB shares. Okay. I can use netexec again, but there's other stuff like SMB client, like this. And we can actually learn how to do that. So SMB client, here it is. Can do guest,
No.
L, DCIP. Yeah, I don't really know how to do that. Can I do
Hmm?
SMB client?
Dash
I'm
use
just gonna
for
go
user and dash L for list.
Hacktricks. Hold on, Hacktricks SMB share. Hacktricks is also a great source. Usually when I'll just go to Hacktricks. They have some really nice stuff. Share. It was just share. SMB. Enum for Linux. Okay. No. MBT scan. Okay. Search exploit. No. Enumerate. Okay. List shared folders. Here we go.
There it is.
Connect. SMB client U. And then dash L.
It's the same thing that
and IP. Yeah, I don't really know, man. Okay, dash U is A and dash L nothing, and then we do / and the IP on 192.168.56.23. The password is nothing, and no workgroup available. Why you do this?
You didn't. You want to connect
Oh,
to
I-
all? You didn't. You forgot
what?
to specify all.
Oh, I was supposed to specify like this. No, resource not found. What?
Try with the domain.
If you omit the password, it will be prompted with -- Oh, I can do no pass. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
can I do like? Oh, dash L is working. Dash L is doing this.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Yeah, right.
Oh, it's
Dash L.
reconnecting with SMBv1 and it's failing.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I do this, I am in.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we go. All right. So now we're mounted in the folder. You can do ls, and we're gonna get aria.txt. All right, and we're done. We can also put stuff and upload stuff, and it doesn't really matter right now. So if we read aria.txt, we get, hey Arya, I hope this message finds you well. Don't worry, we'll be back soon. I have left a little surprise for you. The sword you've named Needle. It felt fitting given your skills. Take care of it. It'll take care of you. Stay sharp, sis John. So John, I don't understand how this is supposed to help me in any way, shape, or form.
Come on. Just like a thing she likes. Needle.
Maybe Needle is Arya's password. We can actually check that.
Yeah.
What's her last name? Arya
Dot Stark.
Stark Needle. Is that her password? No. Maybe
It's
like
not gonna be that easy. I don't think so.
capital N. No, lowercase. I have to be careful not to lock out the account, by the way.
without the last name.
No. I know that the usernames are in the form of
Or
first name.
They got the word Stark wasn't mentioned this entire time.
But I know because I've
You just
already
know,
tested
okay.
this. Like I just know that it's first dot last name.
I know I get it. I know Stark. Stark is
You can so you can brute force. There is a way to brute force whether users are valid in Active Directory or not. It's just very, very, very slow. So there's a tool called Kerberoot. Curb root, I think. For God's sake. Like this.
The root is
Yeah,
better than all.
that's correct, but it's not installed.
It's not installed. Curb root. I have to.
Was curb root too? The brute force tool?
Yes, it brute forces usernames only. So it tells you if a username is valid or not. That's what it does. That's the whole point of it. So I'm gonna wget like this again.
Sayed, what are your opinions? I mean, Zuhair.
What do you mean opinion? I don't have an opinion. I'm learning here.
My fault.
All right, curb brute. Oh, God's sake.
Yeah.
Okay. So curb root available commands is brute user. Oh no, sorry. User enumerate. So we're gonna do user enum and just check what it does. So we just have to give the domain, which is 7kingdoms.local,
Local.
and we just have to give it a username word list, which we don't have right now. So what we can do is just make users.txt. Okay, we have arya.stark. Abdurrahman, you have any ideas of people?
John.stark, the brother who gave it to him.
John.stark
Yeah.
without the edge. Okay.
That's how it's spelled.
What else? Any
Wait, then
characters
who's
from the
John?
show, guys? Just any characters.
Cersei Lannister.
The
Eddard
midget.
Stark.
Eddard Stark. It's the midget.
Eddard Ho like this.
Edward, yeah, 2Ds.
Okay.
Uh,
There's like a million characters in this show.
yeah.
blanking,
What's
I can think
the
of a
what's the
good
big
one.
sister? Sophie? No,
Sansa-
Sophie's the name of the
Sansa
actor.
Stark.
Sansa.
Stark.
Okay, Sansa Stark. So they were just focusing on the Stark
Robert
family.
Baratheon.
Robert Stark. No, Robert.
Okay.
Why?
Here we go.
Makes you old.
Users. Done. Zero valid.
Zero valid.
Great job,
Alright.
guys.
We're tough. Good job, team.
We didn't do anything.
This is over, guys. Back up.
Go home.
This doesn't feel like the logical way to solve it. Is it you seriously meant to brute force usernames?
Yeah, no. There is a way. There are hints. We're gonna get some hints later on what the usernames look like. Okay, so let's try a different approach. One of the most fun ways to get free credentials in any network is Responder.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to learn a couple things about Windows computers. So the people who designed Windows should be executed, and we're going to explain why using my handy dandy flashbang called Paint, which is flashing all of us right now. Okay, thank you.
Love getting flash.
All right, can I make this any bigger? Oh no, if I change the canvas size, it's gonna add. Oh my
The
god!
white one. Yes.
Can I just zoom in? at least?
Professional over here.
Okay, I can zoom in. Okay, so Windows computers. Okay, here's a computer. Okay. Sometimes, so what we know from networking is when you type into your browser google.com. Okay, let's just call it google.com for now because I can't type that much. Okay, your computer sends out a DNS request, right? It sends out DNS and let's say 1.1.1.1, whatever the DNS server is, and then it gets a response with the IP address. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good. All right.
Yeah.
So the creators of Windows were like, what if the DNS server, okay, says that there is no IP address, like this google.com doesn't exist? What do we do then? Our life is a disaster, and I have to kill myself. So Windows engineers decided to implement this technology called I think it's called LMNR, it could be LLMNR, and there's something called NBT or whatever, which is essentially an alternative DNS. So if you talk to the DNS server and the DNS server says, I don't know what google.com is, your Windows computer basically screams into the public open. It's literally like walking into Mirdif City Center and screaming at the top of your lungs, does anybody know where my brother is? That's basically what LLMNR and NBT are. So it's kind of like DNS on a local, like broadcast on the local network. Now the problem with this is the same problem with every other broadcast, multicast, yeah. So the problem with this is the same problem with every other multicast protocol on the planet, is that anybody can reply. So we have tools like Responder, which listen on the network for these LLMNAR MPT requests. Okay. And whenever a computer asks and sends, hey, I'm looking for a computer called ABC123, Responder will respond and say, hey, I am that computer, in hopes that that computer tries to connect to my computer. So authentication in Windows works like this. Let's say you are logged in here on this computer with user 1. Okay, and let's say you're on campus, right? And you guys have a massive SMB file share in campus, I think, right? On RIT,
Yeah.
like a student
we have
drive.
Active Directory.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to, there's the server here with a resource. It has a network drive. I'm going to say this is like a network drive. We're going to call it like AUS's network drive, which is Z. Okay. And you want to access this network drive with your username and password. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens is that your computer is going to be like, hey, I would like to connect to this resource. And this Windows server goes like, okay, please provide authentication. And then the user's like, okay, here's my hashed password. And this happens completely transparently. So if we were to set up Responder, what Responder does is that whenever it poisons an LLMNR, whatever, okay, request from a Windows machine, it will pretend that it has a drive, and it's going to be like, hey, before you talk to me, I'm going to need some authorization from you. Like, I'm going to need to see some ID, basically. And it's going to make this Windows computer automatically hand over its hashed credentials. Now, the format that this is going to use is called NTLM-v2, or NetNTLM, technically. Okay. This is a special type of hashing that happens when two computers talk to each other over SMB. We can crack NetNTLM v2, but we can't use it in something called pass the hash attack, which we'll talk about later.
We can't?
No, NetNTLM you can't use for pass the hash, no. So let's take a look at that. So essentially, we are going to start Responder. If there is a computer out there, and by the way, do you want to know what sends an LLMNAR request? If you go into your Finder right now, or like Explorer, sorry, like your File Explorer, if you try to search for something over here and it doesn't exist and you press enter, you see how it went to the browser? It also sends an LLMNAR request on the local network. So the thing is, the reason why we do this in Pentests is because if I was sitting and I was, let's say I am trying to access a network share that I know the name of by heart. So I'm searching file server, okay? Or like file server like this. And I'm typing too fast. I know you guys can't see because it's tiny, but I misspelled. If you misspell one letter, you immediately send out an LLMNAR request. Now, this is kind of unreliable because it does depend on somebody misspelling something or somebody searching for a file that doesn't exist on their computer. And we're hoping that there is an LLMNAR request that's going to be sent out. I'm going to show you a more reliable poisoning method, but let's try it out for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our Kali machine, and we are going to run Responder. Now you have to specify the interface, and for us it's ETH1, and I'm going to do -A for analyze. Okay. Now we can already see, and most of these are from my computer. Like most of these are like, this is from my computer, but we can also see in the middle that there is one machine that is looking for Meren.
Oh, Meren.
Instead of Mirim. We know that there is a machine called Mirim in the AD, but this person is misspelling by one letter, so it's sending out an NPTNS request, or also LLMNAR. So what happens if we, can I disable this Oculus SP thing? It's just like screaming into my network every 5 seconds. Where are you? Oculus. What is this? How am I going to find this? What company makes Oculus? I forgot. Oculus OVR server. There we go. Goodbye to all hell. Bye-bye. It's back. Oh my god. Why won't it go away? It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
It just doesn't go away. Is it a service? Hold on.
I guess.
OVR. Yeah, OVR. There we go. Stop.
Why does Oculus need a service?
I don't know, man. Ask the people behind it.
What are
OVR.
the metrics for your application?
Okay. So it should stop spamming my computer right now. So if I do another one of these analyze, okay, there we go. So you see all these protocols that Responder is capable of emulating. So right now it's only poisoning. It's not poisoning NBT and LMNAR. They're off. It's only poisoning DNS, which we don't really care about. And there's all these servers that Responder is going to emulate. So Responder is actually pretending to be all of these servers at the same time. Why? Because if we're doing DNS poisoning, let's say someone is trying to access an SQL server. Where's SQL? It was right here.
It's in
Where'd
there
it go?
somewhere.
I swear to God, there was. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Let's say someone is trying to access an SQL server called SQL server and they misspell. Responder can actually pretend to be that SQL server and steal credentials. So the whole point of Responder is that it responds to network requests. So if you can poison like man in the middle and like poison a client to talk to Responder, it will try its best to steal credentials. So let's go back to the bottom of this. We can see that this is so Mireen is spelled with 2 E's. It's going to come any second now. I think it's a bot that's automating the request every few minutes.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, here it came. All right. So you see how Bravos. So this is the actual name of Bravos, and this is the actual name of Mireen. Bravos is with 2 A's, and Mireen is with 2 E's. This person is mistyping Bravos, and it's causing all this MDNS, LLMNAR, NBT, and NS come like being sent out by that computer. We can poison those. I think there's going to be one more for Mireen any second now. Just takes a few seconds. By the time we wait for Ayman to come back as well.
Nice. But what would you choose to learn from Arya.txt, by the way?
I don't know about Needle. I don't really know.
There's Needle and then there's John who sent it. So I figured
Maybe we're supposed to make passwords that have Needle in them, like Needle 1, 2, 3.
Needle. Yeah, I was thinking that Arya.
But the thing is, with Windows brute forcing, there's a lockout period. If you try like 5 wrong passwords, it'll lock out.
John, I was thinking is another user.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see now. We'll actually know what the usernames look like if we get one of these poisoning requests to work. Why is it taking so long? Where's the Mireen one?
I'm back. Any domain
Yeah.
admins?
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, where is Mireen? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Maybe without the analyze thing.
Let's turn off analyze. So now Responder is actually going to poison. You can see now at the top, it is poisoning actively LLMNAR, NBT, NS. So if any one of those requests comes through, it will actually grab. Oh, there we go. We got Edward Stark and we got Rob Stark. Okay. So you see, Edward Stark. There it is. Edward Stark tried to go to Marine, but he used the name that has one E less, and it was wrong. And it says poisoned answer sent through NBTNS, NDNS, and LLMNAR. So then Edward Stark's computer automatically tried to talk to our computer, thinking that we're Marine, and he sent over his NTLM v2 hash. Okay. Now, at least now we know what the usernames look like. So we do know their first name, last name. Okay. And Rob Stark also tried to connect down here somewhere. But apparently I was previously captured. I think that when I was testing on my machine. So we have Rob Stark and we have Edward Stark. So we can do a couple of things with this. In Windows, there is something called SMP relaying. I need you to pay attention to this because this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Let's say at RIT, for example, we have a computer, we have a professor computer. So I'm going to call this P1. A professor is logged into his computer. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's say this professor has access to a resource. Let's say, for example, there is a teacher SMB file share. So
Okay.
this is like, teacher files. So naturally, this professor has access to the teacher files SMB share, that shared drive. But we want to also have access to that shared drive. So what we can do is something called SMB relaying. Now, what is that? SMB relaying is when you poison. So the teacher is going to authenticate to our, we're going to call this, we are the attacker. So I'm going to draw us in red. All right. And what happens is that the teacher we poison. So the teacher sends out an LLM null request, whatever, we poison it. And so the teacher connects to our machine, just as we saw. What happens is we talk to the teacher files machine.
Yeah.
And so the teacher,
LLM attack, right?
yeah,
It's a pen tester.
yeah, kind of. So, and then the teacher files is going to be like, okay, I need some authentication. And then we go over here, we'll be like, okay, I need some authentication. And then it sends over the authentication and we just send over the authentication. And so it's literally a man-in-the-middle attack where you sit in the middle and you get this ability, we hijack the session. And so we now have access to the teacher files as if we were P1 without stealing the credentials. So we're not going to crack his credentials. We're just going to hijack the session that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So now this fails in one case. If this has something called SMB signing, and that's why we tell people to turn on SMB signing. So if the target machine has SMB signing enabled, this no longer works. No matter how many times you poison this guy, you can't relay credentials. Okay? So if we go back to our let's open a new tab let's leave this poor thing, it's been poisoning this entire time. If we go to our hosts again, you'll notice that it did tell us which ones have SMB signing enabled. So see, Castle Black has SMB signing disabled, and Bravos has SMB signing disabled, which means that we can relay to those machines, but we cannot relay to Winterfell, Meereen, and King's Landing because they have SMB signing enabled. Understood? No understanding?
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Fantastic. So we can do SMB relaying with, I think it was SMB relay. I think you have to do in packet first, yeah, and then SMB relay X. But it's really stupid. Like it's really complicated to set up, and like it's just annoying. I don't really like doing SMB relaying. So we'll do this one absolutely. We'll do this later. Okay.
Okay.
So we have some credentials now. How we can dump them by doing. Well, we need to find out where responder is installed. Okay, and we're going to user sbin. Oh wait. Oh crap. We might be in trouble here, boys. I'll tell you why. A responder is supposed to save. Like, how do I dump? How do I dump the hashes that responder just stored? Oh crap!
I don't know, where does it store them by default?
I have no clue.
/ user share / responder. That's usually where Linux put their like assets.
There you go. Good job.
Hey,
Okay, so / user share responder. Come on, man. Okay. And you have to do this dump hash. We have to run this dump hash Python script. Okay. There we go. So we have Rob Stark and Erard Stark. So we can crack these with Hashcat. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something very cool. We are going to go to Vastrat AI. We're going to rent some GPUs from the cloud.
4090s.
You said, did you mention something else like pass the hash?
Yes, we're
Can I
going to
have
talk about that.
Typically just send that over to the server.
Can I have
Yeah, but we can't do pass the hash on NetNTLM v2, which is what we got. Okay, we said so. All right, so wait. Okay, before that, let me explain a cooler type of poisoning first. I want to show you that. So there is a killer combo that I use in every single pen test that I go to, and it works 9 million% of the time. Okay, I'm going to tell you what that is. So we all know that every machine on the planet, okay. Thank you.
That's
We
why.
all know that every machine on the planet has a private IP address, at least, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have to have a public IP address. Now, everybody likes IPv4, right?
I love IPv4.
Okay. Now, nobody uses IPv6 for a private
Boo.
network. Okay.
Yeah.
We hate IPv6, right? But the problem is IPv6 is usually enabled on our Windows machines. So like it tries to ask for an IPv6 network, it doesn't find one, and then it goes to IPv4.
Mhm.
So the good engineers at Microsoft, or the stupid retarded engineers at Microsoft, decided that IPv6, okay, is higher priority on a Windows machine than IPv4. Okay, so most cases when you go to a company, they have IPv4, right? 192.168.56.11, which is like, for example, one of our victims, and the IPv6 has non-applicable. There's like none.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So what do you think happens when our attacker machine comes in and starts telling everybody, hey, like multicast, hey, everybody, I have a free IPv6 network. Come join. The fantastic engineers at Microsoft decided that every single Windows computer on the planet will immediately be like, oh, I love IPv6. And it's just going to immediately join the network and
Please
just
give me IP.
forget free candy. Basically, it's like a free candy ban. Okay, so
The
it
rapist
would
comes into the
literally
net.
it will just join immediately the IPv6 network, and so we have complete control over all the traffic because it thinks we're the router. So you
Yeah.
can poison every single HTTP request, DNS request, whatever you want. And so when you combine that with another, I'm going to tell you another piece of information. Okay.
Yeah.
More fantastic engineers at Microsoft. Okay.
Love those guys.
Let's say that you have a network, okay, and you have a problem. This network, you have a proxy. Okay, let's say you're a university, for example. You have an HTTP proxy. Okay, you have a proxy that filters all the websites. Like your students, they all want to they access the internet through your proxy. And if any of them are going to Netflix, you suspend them from the university. Okay. So let's say, but you have a problem. You have to convince configure each and every student's device when they join your Wi-Fi. Let's say you have a Wi-Fi network here. Okay. When they join your Wi-Fi, you have to, I can't draw for shit. Okay. I need the drawing tablet. Okay. Here you go, Abdurrahman. A lower accurate Wi-Fi signal.
What?
All right. Let's say when this guy joins the Wi-Fi network. Okay.
But you have a really long hand.
That is not a guy.
That's not a guy.
When you join the Wi-Fi network, you want the Wi-Fi network to automatically, or like you want some kind of method to make this guy go through your HTTP proxy. Okay. All right. Focus. So they created something called WPAD, which stands for Web. I don't know why I'm typing Web Proxy Automatic, or like auto detection, or discovery, right? Okay. Discovery, detection doesn't matter. So this is a protocol that exists in Windows, that when a Windows machine joins a new network, okay, so let's say this spawns in out of existence, it immediately And you'll notice this is a pattern with most of these vulnerabilities. It immediately screams out, hey everybody, is there a WPAD server on this network? Okay, or like, is there a web proxy I should be
Sorry, what
aware
is WPAT do?
WPAD is basically a way to automatically tell computers if there's a proxy they should use to access the internet on this network. Okay, actually, sorry, I messed up. So let's say the domain here, let's say this is rit.edu, right? This is your Active Directory domain at on campus. Okay, when a Windows machine joins a new network, it's going to send a DNS request for wpad.rit.edu.
Mhm.
And if it finds a server with this IP address, it's going to go to the WPAD server and it's going to pull that configuration file for the proxy. All right, there we go. So when we combine two critical pieces of information, if we broadcast an IPv6 network, Windows machines will automatically join our network like children jumping into a free candy van. And the moment Windows machines join a new network, they automatically send out a request for a WPAD server. So if we combine those two things, we can essentially set up Responder in a way that every single new computer that joins our network is going to look for a WPAD server. We are going to pretend to be a WPAD server. And when the computers connect to us, we're going to ask them for NTLM authentication. So this is essentially a very quick way to gather like 1,000 credentials in 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay, so just so I can be sure.
Yeah.
If you want to access, you're trying to look for a specific URL, you use WPAD just to download the configuration file for it.
When a computer joins a new network, it wants to check if there's a proxy. So it will send a DNS request for that machine. If it finds it, it uses that machine to pull the configuration for the proxy.
So it's just DNS discovery?
It's just DNS discovery.
Mhm.
Okay? It doesn't use LLMR or any of those things. It's just going to be DNS. I'll show you what it looks like. So there's a very handy tool for the man in the middle part. We're going to be using two tools together. We have one called man in the middle 6. Okay, which we can install actually. Let's grab that. Okay. And that's essentially what does the attack for us. If we do man in the middle 6-h, you'll see that it just wants the interface. We're going to give it Ethernet 1. We don't really care about most of these options, really. Okay, that we don't really care. We just wanted to do verbose. All right, so we're going to do this in one tab. And then in the other tab, we are going to run our responder server. But we're not going to run the normal responder because if you look here, we have to do -w to enable the WPAD server. Okay? And then we can combine it with another option, which is force NTLM authentication on the proxy. This option is highly effective. So when you combine those two options together, W and P, you're enabling the WPAD server. So the Windows machines are going to go to the WPAD and pull our machine as the proxy. And then when they try to use our machine as a proxy, they're gonna it's going to ask for their credentials, and their machine will automatically send over their NTLM credentials.
Nice.
Okay, so let's run this. Okay. Oh, screw you, man.
Choose one of them.
I think we can just do -p. It's WPN or WPAD. I don't think that's going to be an issue. No, I don't think that's going to be an issue. It's fine. No, F doesn't really work as strong anymore. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's the problem. So that's running. Then let's run man in the middle 6. So you'll see. Oh shoot. DNS server already in use. Okay, I need to run man in the middle 6 first. Sorry, so man in the middle 6 first. Then we sudo. So many mistakes today. All right. So and responder. All right. So you see we're getting so many poisoned answers back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Why?
Yeah.
Because you can see right now that we're even spoofing requests for random, like any DNS domain. So you'll see that like IP address 1234, all of these machines, Bravos, Marine, Castle Black, King's Landing, Winter Landing, immediately, including my
Receive
own
an
machine, by the
IPv6.
way. Like
Yeah.
I spoofed my own machine right now. Like if I try to access the internet right now, if I just do like this, you'll see that my internet is working, but it's spoofing all these replies. And if I go, I think I might have captured my own hash.
I don't
If
think
it-
it would.
Oh no, I don't think it.
I think it needs to be an active directory.
Yeah. I need to be in an active directory environment. But it's spoofing. It's
Yeah.
spoofing the DNS requests that are coming from my computer. And if I open my computer right now, if I go to network settings, all right, if I go to network settings on my Ethernet adapter here, you will see view additional properties that I have joined. I think I can just do ipconfig, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, ipconfig.
Not. You almost did Ubuntu.
This is V Ethernet. No, which ones are home?
No. 56.
Okay, here. Yeah.
Oh no.
No. This is my actual machine.
Could be the 56 one.
I think it's this one. Yeah. 56. 56 one. Yeah. 56. So I joined this IPv6 network.
Yeah.
This is the malicious
Oh.
IPv6 network. And like I said, it's on top of the IPv4 network. Yeah, it's stupid stuff from the guys at Microsoft. So if you do this, once I shut it down, it's gone, and it will take a few seconds, and all the machines will go back to normal. So like right now, I think my internet will kind of be disabled. No, okay, I'm fine. Sometimes this messes up a little bit people's computers, but it's not doing that here. Anyway, so man in the middle 6 plus responder, killer combo, works 99.9% of the time, instant access. So something really cool, by the way, something that was interesting that it didn't work is that if I do let's actually turn on responder, and I'm going to turn on something called -B. So -B, if I try to open this right now, let me show you. So if I try to access blah 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 enter, is it going to send an LLMR request? No. I think let's see if I can access.
What's in the answers into that PC? It sent something to you.
Awad router.local.
Awad router.
That's not me doing. I'm not doing that. Okay, 192.168.56. What's our Kali IP? Let me just talk to the .140.
You can start a
192.168.
SMB server
God.
on Kali.
Please. What's happening? No, I want to show you what it looks like on Windows. Oh, there we go. See?
Wow.
It just took a couple seconds. So because of that -B option, I got this prompt to show up. And so this prompt, if I actually type in something like, let me type in, I'm a stupid employee, and I okay, and I do okay, it's going to keep doing this, by the way. This is going to it's going to keep bothering the living shit out of me. But what you can see on the other end here, from the attacker perspective, is that I am getting, no, wait, it's supposed to be,
I'm a stupid employee.
Oh, there's my hash. This is fucking
Nice.
interesting. No, something's wrong
Screenshotting
here. It's supposed to be. I think I messed up. -B is supposed to be basic, so it in basic authentication it'll actually pop up in front of you as
Username, password.
yes, username, password. Like it'll get the plain text.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why it didn't do that. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, we have your hash now. That's great.
Yeah. Okay. So let's crack these hashes. So where are the hashes? We set. I don't want to do Vast AI, man. It's gonna take goddamn forever, bro. I'm just gonna use the machine here.
Yeah.
Let's go to downloads, hashcat, okay, notepad.exe. No, can I not leak my work important stuff. We'll call it coed.txt. Yes, created. Okay. Cat/user share. Ah.
Oh, great keyboard.
Okay.
Nice.
Copy selection. Paste. All right. There we go. So we are going to crack these with Hashcat. So we are going to go
Love crack.
hashcat.exe. My work, stop.
Oh, your work. Oh no, it is.
No, but my work is highly confidential. That's why. Okay.
Okay, I didn't see
I'm
the
glad
government
Abdurrahman is
agency that
streaming
just
on
popped up.
YouTube.
On YouTube.
It's okay. He's streaming in 720p with like 10 bits.
God's sake, man. All right, here we go. Hashcat. I just want to know the mode because Hashcat has different modes for. All right, 5600. That's what we're doing for. So 5600. And we're gonna specify rocku.txt. I actually have it downloaded.
Rookie.
Where is my rocku, sir?
This is rookie.
Okay. And one sec.
Okay. Said, are you cracking his hash?
Yeah, on it right now.
Yeah.
I'll show up at 3 a.m.
Give me a sec, guys.
All right.
Do you really need a
Siege.
patch where I can just pull out the GPU from his this thing case?
Oh my god. 60 Wolfie.
Guys,
We haven't gotten to that
I
part
have
yet.
bad news.
Oh
We
my
have
God.
friends that just came over.
Oh hell no, kick them out. Or like
Oh,
let them
hell.
watch.
It looks like lesson is
Yeah, let
ending
them
any
watch.
second.
They can
Anston,
watch.
are you at work right now?
Yeah, he's on his mobile.
Oh no, he's on the
I think he
way
just
home.
wants to watch.
Anas, close the door. Thank you, Lanston.
I'm at work playing Destiny 2.
No, you're not. What
Why would he
latitude?
lie to you?
Hey man, the Dell Latitude is pretty good, but I don't think it can run Destiny 2.
I'm working.
It can.
I am at work playing Destiny 2. My headset connects to both devices, PC and work PC, home and work PC. I just
Phone
got
and
a.
work.
Are you playing Destiny 2 at work actually? Isn't that like a fireable offense?
No.
If you
And
played-
it's not just because he's playing games, it's just because
It's just because Destiny 2, exactly. Yeah.
Just because Destiny.
Yeah.
Like you faggot, fired.
Hey,
I'm
real
not.
games.
I'm not. I'm straight up lying. But as Sayed said, how dare you accuse me of lying? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, while I come back, I'm just gonna run this hash cracking thing. Hopefully it doesn't
Yusuf.
ruin my computer.
Ah,
Are they downstairs right now?
Ah,
No. Okay, there you go.
alright. 380,
What is
yeah,
this?
okay.
Why are you
Alright.
doing?
I think because you have a
Why-
new line at the end. Doesn't like that? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Why is it messed? Why is it like that? What's going on?
Notepad.
No, it's
It looks fine. I don't know. Hey, good luck though.
why is it complaining then? Rock you. Oh, okay. I'm
Right
supposed to
there.
swap these around. I have to swap these around. It's word. It's
Ah.
like the thing I'm trying to.
You're trying to
I'm
crack
thinking-
rock here.
trying to crack rock.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Alright. Anyway, Siege.
Alright.
It's Go AD the full one.
What
Wallah,
infra
Yusuf.
is this? What do you mean by infra?
12 terabyte database.
Sayed,
12 terabyte.
Who's
Sayed,
hosting that for
did
us?
you beat
One
the?
of the passwords. One of the usernames.
Oh.
Do I beat my wife?
One of the
Yeah,
passwords
every day.
cracked,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
And it's Sexy Wolf.
What?
Sexy Wolfie.
Wait,
What?
It's
we
literally
never
what?
cracked that. Yeah.
It's me,
That was
guys.
kind of
Hey, why is it you? What? I'm
Wait.
confused.
He's Sexy Wolfie. Wait, we never cracked Sexy Wolfie? Oh no, you did. Right, you did.
No, he did.
Yeah,
Who-
but it never worked when he was doing it on
Who
stream.
cracked Sexy Wolfie?
Huh?
I'm confused. Is does Sexy Wolfie
they
mean
were
something?
doing
Oh wait.
yeah, it means a sexy wolf.
Yeah. That's the
I'm
password
looking
for
up
Rob
Sexy
Stark.
Wolfie. Computing.
No,
Has-
no, don't look that up.
Don't do that! Don't do that! No!
Big mistake.
Have you guys
It's
done
worse
this
than
lab before?
taking Yusuf's entire workspace.
Yes, Lanston did this as
Lance-
his final
yeah.
exam in pentesting.
Oh right, the Game of Thrones
Is-
thing. Rob Stark. Oh my God, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't even matter. We had hash just 5 minutes into the final exam infrastructure. PTH
Yeah.
admin creds GG. Oh, and you were so traumatized you changed the username to Sexy Wolf.
No,
yeah,
he just like the new person he became.
yeah. It's just because yeah.
I thought that was
It-
like an insane coincidence. No, this was changed during midterm. Okay. I completely forgot. I thought I recognized some kind of challenge or lab with Game of Thrones themed. Anas, close the door. Anas. Anas,
By
get
the
off
way,
my
we're
bed
planning
and
to
close the
host
door.
this as well for CPTC
Really?
training.
Ah, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I should probably go through
Pay
the
attention.
not record it. I am paying attention. I should probably not go through the recording and try and do this from memory.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm so confused. I'm so
Yeah.
confused. Some questions that I have? What does NXC do? The tool he kept using, NXC. What exactly is the fucking?
It's a tool with like a lot of things for Windows pen testing.
Like exploits, basically.
He was running NXC with a file, a TXT file. I was so
file?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Oh yeah. So instead of giving it one username, you can give it a username of a text file of usernames.
Uh-huh.
Or instead of one password, you can give it a text file of passwords.
Okay. And then what does it do with these usernames?
Yeah, it
just tries a
every
series
one
of-
of them.
Okay. Okay.
So like
And
if you gave it
Wapad.
a file for Wapad is
Yeah.
the fuck was Wapad again?
Web proxy auto discovery or detection.
Yusuf, explain WPAD again.
What?
WPAD,
It's-
WPAD.
Okay.
He back.
Alright, so we cracked one of them. We have one account, Sexy Wolfie, which is pretty ironic of me. Abdurrahman, what does Rob Stark have to do with Sexy Wolves? Do you have any? Does this happen in the show?
Oh, the mouth.
He
Yeah.
fucks wolves.
No. He's like
He's just an underground furry. There's a whole side load for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when it's like a full moon, he's like, what?
So we can actually check real quick if this works in Cali. So we can be like SMB, and I will do Rob.Stark password Sexy Wolf. What? Oh, okay, yeah, I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong folder. Yeah, okay.
Ah.
All right. So why did it work on these machines? Which, by the way, it says
Oh.
this means he's an admin on this machine. By the way, so that's very big news.
The 11 is gone. Let's go.
But why did it not work on Marine and King's Landing? Because you see, NetExec by default uses the domain of the machine. So
Mhm.
Marine is on esos.local and King's Landing is on 7kingdoms.local. But Rob Stark is only part of the north of the 7 kingdoms. So you
Mhm.
have to make sure to specify his domain by doing -d north.7kingdoms.local. So even though these machines are outside of the north domain, he'll still authenticate to them as if he from the north domain's perspective, right? So you'll see that now he has access to everything. Okay, so first step after getting successful credentials, very fun stuff, is we start learning about our domain. So let's pick one domain at a time. Let's pick the north. That's 7 kingdoms.
How is Essos authenticating him though?
What?
How is Essos authenticating him though? Isn't that a different domain?
But they have trust between each other.
Ah.
Okay.
He's a user
So-
on the network.
So By the way, first off, because we have Poond, we can do something as cool as -x. Who am I? A -x means run a command, and it will literally run
Ah,
commands.
Oh.
So directly from netexec, that's
Cool.
it. We have CMD access on that machine.
you can also use psexec from Minpacket.
Give me 10 minutes. No, give me actually a few seconds.
All right, I would hop on the PC and start writing commands. No?
Okay, they're here. Yusuf's just gonna say hi to them and then come back and sit with us for a few minutes. Just finish this step, showing us like the next next step, and then he's gonna hop off for the day.
No.
Tomorrow he'll see we can continue tomorrow.
Whatever.
But I know tomorrow he's going to Abu Dhabi, so I think he's just lying.
Can we come with him?
Sayed, did you beat?
Can we go with him?
No.
Beat who?
Did you beat Ascension? Did you beat the level 4 boss for Slay the Spire?
Yeah.
On which
once.
character?
Defect.
Who?
Defect.
Is that the
orb
green
guy.
one?
No.
What?
Defect is the guy with the orbs.
Oh, what? Him? The fuck?
Okay.
I got so close. Anyway. Oh, here we go, gang.
So close.
You don't have to beat him
All
to
right,
get to
so-
the next ascension.
Guys.
Yeah.
So now that we have one of these, we can do -- users to see all the users in the domain. And we can see here they are. We can
We
also
can't
see
start.
that
Oh.
we can also see that Samuel Tarley has Hearthbane as his password, and this is the description. And sometimes stupid people will put the description,
What?
user description.
What? What is?
Yeah,
what
in
is?
domain,
What's a user description? What the hell?
in domain in Active Directory, each user can have a description. And so, like for example, key distribution, whenever.
Vagrant user, my favorite Game of Thrones
The
character.
KDC.
Yeah. So Samuel Tarley has his password in the description field. So we know that Samuel Tarley is also we have
Microsoft
his
engineer.
password as well.
Ah.
Yes, Samuel Tarley.
The holder is called to Damas.
Very talented.
Is he?
Hearthbane. But is he in the north?
Mindless giant.
He is, yeah. Like in the lore of the game.
In the lore, he's in the
Yeah,
north.
so-
Okay, let's see. Yeah, he is. Okay.
His
Alright.
username as
All right. Anyway, so we have all the
Ah.
users. What else can we
That's cool.
extract? So there's two things. Ignore the fact that Rob Stark is an admin on the north right now. Okay, just pretend that he's just a normal user. There are so many
Just a
things
guy.
that we can do, like list shares. Okay, so now we can see that we have read write everywhere.
Hmm.
Okay, we can list sessions. Who's logged in to this machine? Obviously, because it's not a real environment, nobody's logged into this machine.
Mhm.
And this machine is a domain controller. Winterfell is a domain controller. So we can do something like
Winter did
an,
fall.
an NTDS. So you have to understand that domain controllers store all of the hash passwords of everybody in the domain. So when you're admin, we can dump the ntds.dit. This ntds.dit is the file that contains all of the usernames and passwords of the domain. So we're going to dump.
Oh, hell no.
Dumping NTDS can crash the domain controller on Windows Server 2019. Oh, this is Windows Server 2019. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that.
No.
Use the module NTDS util. Okay, fine. Use module NTDS util. Here we go. All right, dumping NTDS. This could take a while. Go grab a Red Bull. Oh my God, Red Bull.
Ah,
Would
Oh, I
you
didn't-
gonna ignore finding simultaneously as a user?
There we go.
Oh,
This is
oh.
the password of every single user in the domain. And notice something, by the way. We managed to get the Lannisters and the Starks as well. So we didn't
Yeah.
just dump all the users from the north of the Seven Kingdoms. We dumped the users from
Mm.
everybody.
All the Seven Kingdoms.
Also, what kind of hash
Yes.
is this? It doesn't look like NT11.
This is NTLM v1. So
Yeah.
this is
Oh.
called NTLM v1, and this is the one that we can do pass the hash with. So
Insane.
the smart engineers at Microsoft created this idea that you don't have to know the password to authenticate. You can know the hash of the password to authenticate, which is the dumbest fucking thing anybody in the history of the world has ever come up with. Okay. So that means we don't need to crack these passwords at all. So, okay, in the lore of the show, who would have the most privileges here?
Tyrion?
Uh,
Tywin Lannister. Here we go. Okay. So Tywin Lannister, we'll just copy. You have to copy this with the colon in the middle because this is called the NT-LM. It's two pieces of a hash, an NT hash and an LM hash. Okay. So we're gonna copy both of these, and in NXC, we're just gonna go. The user is how do you spell this guy's name?
Tywin, T-Y-W-I-N.
Yeah, Ty win.
I won't.
Lannister dash S and
I will
this
from Temu.
like this.
I won't.
But
The first-
he's from the Seven Kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, not from the north.
Fuck the Lord.
Logan failure. Are
Yeah,
you
but
sure
you're
about
doing
that?
SMB. But you're doing SMB north.
It's okay. He should be. Is he in Essos? No, he's not Essos.
He should be Seven Kingdoms.
He should be okay. Let's try authenticating on the Seven Kingdoms domain itself.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I genuinely think we copied something wrong. Tywin.
You need the
Lannister.
columns?
You mean the 113?
No, we don't need
Where
the 113 is just his user
What
ID.
is the one?
Okay, Tywin Lannister. Maybe you grabbed the hash wrong. Tywin.
Try another character on the one time.
No, but it's giving like login failed, which it should not give at all. Like the password is correct.
There is Joffrey who's
Login failure.
Try that.
Can we log in like across the hosts, for example, like across everybody? He just
Oh,
his account got locked out for fuck's sake. Okay.
We
There was
fucked up.
Tywin
eh?
Lannister. Okay. We can take advantage of the administrator account, which is essentially domain admin. Like, we can just grab the domain admin account right here. Administrator, okay, and just grab this whole thing. Q.
that's King's Landing, the first one. It's just the network.
King's Landing, no. These accounts that have dollars at the end are called machine accounts. Okay. By the way, you'll notice that we have a couple administrators in here. That's one. And we have another one
Mhm.
here. That's because we have two different domains. We have the Essos domain and we have the Seven Kingdoms domain.
Seven.
And they
Yeah,
each
they-
have their own. They each have their own domain admin.
They have the same user ID though. That's
Yeah, I know it's confusing, but it works. Just
okay.
like if administrator like this and dash H, you just have to guess, is this guy for the Seven Kingdoms? Yeah, he is.
Boom.
There we go. Boom. So if we run this across our entire hosts, you'll see that anything related to the Seven Kingdoms is pawned, right? The
Yeah.
Winterfell, Castle Black, King's Landing. Okay, King's Landing. Yeah, if I just do Seven Kingdoms local. Oh, he's supposed to be north. Ooh, wait a second. I think we only dumped all the users of the north. These are all the northern users. We did not actually dump everybody.
Some of them are not northern.
Really?
Like Mr. Faisal.
Peter Baelish.
I mean, I think they are. They migrated.
He could be relatively north.
They have a visa there.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
Okay, which one of these are you absolutely sure has nothing to do with the north of the Seven Kingdoms?
Who's Renly
Renly
Baratheon?
Baratheon.
Yeah.
Renly Baratheon for sure.
Renly Baratheon, where is
Yeah,
Oh yeah, these are all Winterfell.
Renly Baratheon.
Renly Baratheon? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think SQL SPC was on the show.
No, it's not a requirement to understand the lore because in most scenarios you never deal with more than one domain. Like I've never had to deal with more than one domain in my entire life. Where's Renly? Where's this motherfucker, bro?
He's near the bottom.
Yeah, here.
This is just you showing that you can use a non.
Yeah, that you can just use the hash. Okay, yeah, see, he's not a valid user in
King's Landing.
King's Landing, which is the north, or Marine, which is Essos. Okay. So we actually only managed to dump the north users. So these are all the users of the north. But Rob Stark was a good grab for us because Rob Stark, anyways, was a domain admin.
Domain admin.
Yeah. So dash capital L lists all of the modules that you can use in NetExec. So we can do things like Petit Potam. This is the name of a bug. Check if the domain controller is vulnerable to Petit Potam. So we can do dash M Petit Potam. All right, it's gonna check vulnerable and then gives you the next step and it tells you where to go. GitHub. Yeah. Let's do, for example, DFS coerce. One of my favorite bugs to use. Vulnerable. Nice. Again, these are old machines from 2019. And so these modules down here require high privilege. So you can do things like dump LSASS. So LSASS is the process in Windows that is responsible for, it's called, I think, local secret administration or something like that. It's basically all your cookies, all your saved passwords. Everything you give a shit about is saved in LSASS. So dumping LSASS, you'll notice that a lot of these are like get LSASS, dump LSASS, because dumping LSASS is one of the most important things that one can do. So for example, let's use handle cats. So let's do handle cats like this. I think because Windows Defender is enabled on the machine, so it's messing me up. You can actually do enum AV, and it'll let you know what antiviruses are enabled on the machine. Yeah, Windows Defender. So LSASI is really good. LSASI usually works and bypasses Defender even.
But since you're domain admin, you can disable Windows Defender.
You can
run it.
Yeah, I can genuinely disable Windows Defender. We can actually just do that right now. I'll show you. It's literally one command.
Yep.
Dash capital X. So X is for CMD. Dash capital X for PowerShell. Let me just make sure that PowerShell commands are working. Yes, they are. And all I have to do is just Google here, PowerShell disable AV. Yeah, I Google this all the time. Literally just, God's sake, set NP preference, this one. Okay, and just do this.
But this has it as true. You want it false. Oh no, disable. Okay, my fault.
There you go, completed. Yeah, it says here completed. Don't worry about this output.
Right.
But yeah, there you go. Now, if I go back to do handle cats.
Yippee!
Yay, we disabled Defender. Okay, so the Defender, this disabled real-time monitoring, but Windows Defender still hooks itself into the LSASS process and it guards it.
Does it?
So yeah, Windows Defender guards the LSASS process and makes sure that if someone is trying to dump the LSASS process, it would basically kill that process, and that's what's happening here. Anyway, again, hash spider dump LSASS recovery given from a given hash using Bloodhound. Okay, we haven't talked about Bloodhound yet. We're gonna do that next time because I have to stop
the next
here.
episode.
Yeah. But there is so much more we can do here. Oh my god, there's so much more we can do. We can do DP API. That's good. That's
DP.
All right, so DP API is also another place in Windows where important stuff is stored. See, we got Edward Stark's password, fight, peace, and honor. Okay, so DP, for example, your Microsoft Teams password, your Chrome cookies, all of that gets stored in DP API as well. So dumping DP API is usually something really fun. I don't know what SSCM are, like I don't know what most of these things are, to be very honest with you. I haven't really tried.
Yeah.
We can actually dump LSA. Okay, so LSA is not the same as LSASS.
My favorite engine.
Yeah, okay, sure. It's just like whatever. I wouldn't really take. Oh, look, we got plain text credentials. Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
cool.
we'll actually get a shell on the Northbell 7 Kingdoms local. We'll do that later. But by the way, like so far, we don't really need any shells or anything. Everything's working like perfectly fine out
Yeah.
of the box. That was just one way of getting credentials. We saw that some of the users, the password was in the description. Man in the middle 6 is one way, as we saw, and we'll talk more about that stuff. I think because some of these domains, some of these domain controllers are vulnerable to NOPAC. So if I do this -m NOPAC, yeah, okay, it broke.
Mm.
Okay.
Also zero logon.
Ooh, right. Zero logon is good, but I think zero logon will crash the domain controller.
What are all these exploits made of them?
These are all just different exploits of like getting domain admin attack failed. Yeah, well, target is patch.
Mm,
But
it
yeah.
worked with Lanston when he did.
One understands each of these exploits?
I mean, you learn about them once you see them in the wild. So like Petit Potam, if it works, I think all of these require. Oh, Petit Potam doesn't require a. So like it'll tell you the account, so you can just go. It'll give you the link. Sorry, so you can just go Petit Potam like this. There's a GitHub, and it's like POC tool to coerce Windows hosts to authenticate via blah 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 blah. So it's basically there's a better version of this tool called Coercer, which we'll talk about later. I'll show you
Mm.
Coercer. Okay, that is all from me, gang.
Thank you.
We will do this tomorrow, hopefully, or whenever you guys are free, because there's a lot more cool shit. So we got Rob Stark. We're gonna move on from Rob Stark and do other cool stuff. All right, see you guys next time. Goodbye. Thank you.
That wasn't
Shut the
screaming.
fuck up.
That was meowing.
Oh, it just sounded to me like a scream.
It wasn't screaming.
It literally sounded like a scream for help.
I didn't understand anything near the end. That was insane. You were just basically just trying a bunch of different exploits to see which one is vulnerable to, and the only one was Petit Potam, which is some vulnerability on some service,
A lot of them required valid username and password, and I was
not
using,
hash.
I was using empty. I was using rather than using
Ah.
Rob Stark account. That's why
Ah.
it was breaking.
Oh, Sayed left for prayer. That was awesome.
Oh, we lost him.
Alright, I'll go outside now.
Okay, have fun. I got funny DMs during the demo, so there's a few gaps in my memory.
Okay. Siege.
Nah.
No.
VJ, the professor sent us an email saying, actually, gang, I don't want to meet today. Let's meet. Let's meet next week. And I was like, whatever. I had my findings. I cleaned data, and I got Android Rat to work. And then obviously I was trying to get Doge Rat to work because I was like, it'd be nice if I just got multiple malwares to work. And Doge Rat was obfuscated. You can see over here. It's obfuscated. And I showed Yusuf, and I swore to Yusuf up and down that I was working on this a few days ago. And he was like, Abdurrahman, that's impossible. It was last updated 5 months ago. Weren't we were just working on this, and it was like, you know, server.js, you know?
Yeah, it was server.js.
Yes.
I don't think we ever checked the code.
No, we did.
think
We
we just
literally
ran it.
edited the code.
We did?
Yes. Oh my god.
Maybe
No, you
it's a
too.
different-
We edited it. Yes, we told it what to connect to. We had to give it the server and the IP. It doesn't have an IP by default. You have to
I don't know.
specify when you launch it. My god, I'm being gaslit.
No, you're not. Wait. Oh.
Wait, or maybe I'm thinking of another tool. I remember us specifying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something else. Dude, don't even trust
Yeah, we
this.
even
It's
got the
fucking
chatbot.
obfuscated. Don't
Yeah,
trust
yeah,
this.
dude. Do you remember we got the token and we got the chatbot ID, all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, it didn't work, and it also looks shady. You're right. Like it did look very shady. But the professor, the last time she heard from me is I told her that I found this interesting malware called Dogerat and I want to use it. So she sent us the email saying, "Hey, I won't be available." Wait, where is it? No. Yeah, she was like, "Hey, I'm not available. We're gonna meet on the 17th with Kefser. I will hope to see you guys manage to get the rat malware and collect user behavior and dish to malicious behavior." Okay, so she still expected Dogerat. I was surprised they actually still remembered it.
Dodge.
And then they just want us, yeah, Dodge, yeah, and she wants us to just read a few research papers and summarize them, which is fine. Okay, so then I just notified them. I was like, "Guys, the code is not obfuscated. So I'm using Android, which I got to work today, and it's fine. I manually inject it into apps instead of using MSF console, MSF Venom. And I was like, "Hey, I'm just basically just saying I don't use Android and Dojra." So then VJ was like, "Guy, I found the video for Dogerat," and I immediately thought of the same video we were seeing. Do you remember it? The video I was following. But to my surprise, and I was like, I just said the code is obfuscated. You can't edit it. Server.js is gibberish. And the guy shows me that the guy in the video is writing his own server.js. And I'm like, the video is old and the code is probably
VJ, I'm
changed.
going to shoot you.
Yeah, I was like, this video is old and the code is probably changed. And he was like, it was uploaded yesterday. I was like, no, it wasn't. What? And it was uploaded 1 day ago. It has 2 views.
The code.
And sure enough, yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, that too. And yeah, the guy just does a walkthrough of how to get it to work. But I was like, "Hot damn!" So I might try again with this, even though it's sketchy, blah blah blah. It's okay. I'm doing everything on a VM. It's just practically invulnerable. Oh, another thing I was doing for fun today, I wanted to learn Docker. So I was, this is the one I was doing on Windows. I got the UI, the GUI for creating different images, and I was on Kali. I don't have Kali open up right now, but I had a bunch of different images, and I don't have any applications to test if it's like, you know.
Yeah. I see.
But I was just creating like just code files and just sending them back and forth between 2 different machines, and I was like, ha! That was pretty exciting. This was just me following a tutorial. And I downloaded this, which is like the proper way to use Docker, like the UI for actual big projects. But I don't know why I actually installed it. I could have just, because I didn't do anything with it, and it pretty much automates everything. It's pretty nice. You can see what images you have are running. Yeah. And I was running commands. Yeah, and it was pretty exciting. It was pretty fun.
Cool things.
I'm gonna try getting this to work. One thing that I couldn't get working, even though the Genymotion shit is no longer a problem now and I can get the malware and all that stuff to work, is I cannot run location commands. I can't. I just can't. Whenever I run locate to get like the local area, whatever the Sweden whatever bullshit, it just says failed. And I tried with MSF Venom and with Android Rat, and they were both like failed. I genuinely have no idea why, because there's no documentation about why the error happened. It just says STD API failed.
Oh, Russian brain rot woman abuser. Can we watch that?
Huh?
Russian brain rot. Also have
I
to
was
be right
like,
back.
oh my
Okay.
God, I get it. My theory had been proven true. You know, I have been studying Russian brain rot for a long time, and I have gotten pretty fucking good at catching this shit. I'm like CoffeeZilla for Russian bots. A lot of you who are into getting your brains absolutely rotted by our lizard overlords Mark Zuckerberg and Xi Jinping and consume short form content will have 1000% seen this dude. This motherfucker is like the have you seen this man in your dreams guy, but this time you actually have seen him before. Now, why would a Russian streamer be included in English memes on Instagram? Why would Westerners know some Russian streamer? I knew something was up. So this dude is a Belarusian streamer, and I have seen so much shit from this dude. The best thing I can say about him is that he is the lowest humanity can get, and you will see video proof of why. The reason why you have been the lowest humanity can get, and you will see video proof of why. The reason
Oh my
is
god.
that he is the lowest humanity can get, and You will see video proof of why. The reason why you have been seeing this dude so much on your Instagram reels, I think they are bots, or at the very least some dudes pay to repost shit with his face. Like that Amazon thing that they branded as AI, but in reality it was like 1,000 Indians looking at their monitors and report.
Dude, this video is crazy. I don't know how you
Yeah.
saw it. You've seen this?
Catch me up. No. I want to.
It's the guy whose face you see everywhere on like those memes.
Yeah, I've seen him before. He's a woman abuser?
Crime.
He just showed me a stream clip. He just fucking clocked a girl in the face. It was pretty crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at
about
this.
him is that he is the lowest humanity can get, and you will see video proof of why. The reason why you have been seeing humanity can get, and you will see video
Fucking squared up on site.
Dude, that is crazy.
reason why you have been
How was the session?
How was what?
How was the session?
It was really good.
seeing this dude so much on your Instagram reels, I think they are bots, or at the very least some dudes pay to repost shit with his face. Like that Amazon thing that they branded as AI, but in reality it was like 1,000 Indians looking at their monitors and reporting if a crime happened. AI has come so far, and there are a ton of these accounts, and it's so easy to spot because I guarantee you, the next time you see a meme with this dude's face at the bottom of it, just go to the poster's profile. It's literally like a crime scene. You don't even see any variety. It's just a meme and then the same exact green screen footage of this dude doing nothing. And the thing is, if this was happening with like Markiplier or something, I would not care that much and I would actually understand the popularity. But this artificial, fake fucking popularity that all of Russia is known for bothers me so much. Not only do Russians use bots to spread their anti-Ukrainian propaganda, but like, when will Russians learn that no amount of anti-Ukrainian propaganda will their soldiers from their superiors? 76% of posts on X are bots, and it's mostly literally Russian bots spreading propaganda and pretending to be people from Texas that tweet about random towns in Ukraine. And I'm also sure Texans know a lot about Estonia, bro. I'm from Europe and I barely know about fucking Estonia. Are you kidding me? Yes, I am American. I love burger and Coca-Cola. Us Texians have
Burger.
water port. We should declare independence from criminal Washington. Russia never occupied Estonia. What are you talking about? The West is out to get us because they are homosexual. And we are not.
Real.
Do not look into homosexual in the Russian army or the HIV
Oh my
rates.
God.
Do not look into it. It is Western propaganda. It is US aid. It is US AIDS.
Today's sponsor
AIDS.
is Private Internet Access VPN, a company.
Oh my
which has been
fucking god. True combo into a fucking VPN ad.
True combo.
or the internet. Wonder which particular regimes they learned it from. Also, bro, if I'm paying for Netflix, I'm getting the whole catalog. I don't want to be restricted from watching Pulp Fiction, and it's available for all platforms, Windows, Mac. You get 83 free. Thank you, private. Was couldn't get local net in Russia with drones, so they turned the internet off in Russia so the drones couldn't get local networks, and for those couple of hours Twitter was unironically back to normal. No more Nazis, it was all normal people, and no more Russian bullshit or spam or porn bots were being seen. So it's clear who the culprit is. So this being that annoying, and now knowing that even fucking casino streamers such as this dude use bots like this to ruin my Instagram reels even more, pisses me off, especially when you know what kind of person he actually is. He started his career playing
God damn.
Minecraft and Dota 2, but this did not bring him popularity, so he began calling girls on Skype or chat roulette and inviting them to undress on camera, simultaneously broadcasting what was happening on YouTube. In return, he promised the girls likes and promotion on VKontakte and Instagram, and this content brought him popularity.
That's
and
wild.
by 2017, tens of thousands of viewers became interested in him, but also the Belarusian police became interested in him, and they paid a visit to his house and seized his computer for example.
Holy shit.
The fact is that in his streams there were underage girls who were undressing themselves for the
Oh,
purpose
what?
of online popularity and likes, and as a result his channel, which had just reached 50k subscribers, was deleted by YouTube for violating community guidelines.
And on top of that, a criminal case was opened against the streamer under the article of production and distribution of pornographic materials or items of pornographic nature via the internet. Then he essentially begged the public to not be sent to jail by saying, "Oh, my family is not rich at all, there's nothing to eat, mother works at a kiosk, father works at a factory, you know how much he gets, $12. Oh my god, it sucks here, we have to pay nothing. If there are 4 of us, brother, me, mother and father, I wear sneakers in winter." Actual quotes, by the way. And he also said that his videos never contain pornography and that the age of the girls is generally difficult to determine by appearance. He was facing a sentence of up to 4 years in prison, but the criminal case was dropped. And then, as you do, right after escaping jail time, he started another channel and continued doing the same exact thing he was doing, showing naked girls for the amusement of the public and collecting donations from satisfied viewers. But also,
Давай.
А теперь найди мне фрагмент, где я говорю, что я...
Стоп. Нет.
Вот ты такое тупое уебище, которое просто кидает зеркала, какую-то хуйню вообще полную несет. Блять, а ты, нахуй.
Смотри.
Yeah, I don't like this fucking video anymore. That was fucking annoying.
Ah!
Oh, you're fighting Batagon?
Yeah.
Don't think you're funny, man.
No!
Catch it.
Fucking die.
Way to go, Pally.
Whatever, man.
Let's go.
Ah! Hey, you
Ah! I don't know, he died. They got him.
No! How far did
Yeah,
I
he-
reach? How far left?
Fuck, what was the last thing that happened? It wouldn't reach far, he had to hop off.
When you look at our stream.
Fuck.
Oh, Ursur.
Have any of you guys played Papers, Please before?
The one where you throw the paper at guy?
No, you play as
Oh, that.
like border control.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, Papers guy.
Yeah, papers guy. We watched
Contesting.
you played.
Contesting.
No,
No,
that was another
not
thing.
that one. That one, this border control game is like an actual puzzle. Actually, it's very similar. Oh man.
This guy's getting folded.
I told you, man, great swords are awesome. Now just respec your stats into strength and it'll be even more awesome.
I'm not doing that.
Why? You're
Fuck.
base. You're...
You mother
Oh,
cunt.
shit. If you like great swords so much, then why don't you optimize your stats for the good claymore? Oh fuck.
Why would
Actu-
you do that?
Actually, claymores historically are strength
I don't
based.
know, I mean,
but-
as soon as you just said he was getting destroyed, you just got your ass handed to you. So,
Elden
Guarding.
Ring, Elden Ring actually has really good great swords.
You should
but
parry him.
they're more. You really should, by the way. He's very easy to parry. That's genuinely good advice. You should try parrying him. His attacks are like very easy to read. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, but like he has the reflexes of a grandma, so like.
No,
Yeah.
no. You can like when as soon
my
as he lifts his hands
Xander has
up.
better reflexes, and he's dead.
Look. As soon as he lifts his hand up, just press L2, and that's a successful parry. That's it. You don't need to be good at like timing or anything. Most of his attacks come out in fairly the same time frame. So.
I have a better L2. Sayed, are you ready for this?
All right.
I'm ready. I'm watching.
Look at this.
Yo!
Yeah.
He took a corner with his head out.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh no, he adapted. Oh no.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh shit. Bum.
Why would you ever use a great sword? You can just roll into him.
Because he doesn't bleed.
If
I
you
was-
want this to do more damage, lightning infuse it. By the way, Ash of Wars like that one are.
It is lightning infused, no? Oh,
No,
it's
this is
You
clean
can lightning.
infused.
You can lightning
Okay.
infuse your roll.
Just as a good pointer, when you open the Ash of War menu, they're characterized. They're categorized for a very specific reason. The way that they are. The reason why they are put in that order is their scalings. At the very top, the strength Ashes of Wars will be next to each other. The strength Ashes of Wars scale with strength. The dex ones will be next to each other, and all the lightning ones are next to each other. The lightning Ashes of Wars are boosted by lightning scaling. This is something I only learned recently. I just thought it was just that's just how it looks like, just the order. But it turns out that
Oh.
they're next to each other for a reason. It's because they have the same scalings. So if you want to improve the damage of this Ash of War, making it keen, if anything, makes it do less damage, since the entire Ash of War is pure lightning damage.
Alright, let's try. But I'm not hitting him with the sword. Just
You're not hitting him with the sword, yeah, so you're hitting him with the Ash of War, and the Ash of War does lightning damage. So infusing it with keen, you're taking away the lightning damage and you're putting it more into physical. If that makes sense.
yeah.
Like your weapon's AR has a cap. The number changes depending on your scalings. If you want, just know lightning infusing makes lightning do more damage. That's it. I don't know why I'm complicating it. Just lightning is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, what the feet? No, come on. Too early.
Yo, he's beating your ass up.
No, he's not. Oh, what the fuck?
No, he is.
Shut up, man. Oh my god.
Why are you just rolling?
No. No.
Teleporter going up. Building the sentry.
Fuck.
See that? Meh. Oh god.
Yeah, nice one, bro.
Well, didn't expect that. Oh, come on. You can't just touch TP. Fuck on.
You're dodging, but you're like still getting hit.
Shut up, man.
Like, what's the point? Do you not learn? Like, he's done it 3 times, and you got hit all 3 times.
No, that was the first time I get hit by the lightning.
No! No! You're
It
actually delusional.
exploded twice. No,
Oh my
man.
god.
It never exploded
You
twice.
are delusional. You are so delusional.
No.
Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. I guess I'm just Simon.
Oh. Where? Pushing up.
Network reset.
We'll go with it. He's gonna kill.
Network reset. Reset now. Yes.
Fool me once.
Windows shut down in 5 minutes.
Hey, when... What? Just restart his computer. Like that?
It's 1 HP.
Oh my god!
I just need one more swing. Fool me once, then shame on you. Fool me twice, and put the blame on you. Fool. Oh, where'd Said go?
He's restarted his computer!
Keep going! Go, go, go! Much obliged. Teleporter coming right up. Building a system. Sentry going up. Teleporter down. Sentry going up.
Oh, fuck me, man. Come on. Oh my god, that guy came close contact with like half the fucking map, holy shit. Fool me once, then shame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck, peace out.
Teleporter going up. Sentry going up.
Oh, you fucking kidding.
Sentry down. Building the sentry.
Left in the mission.
5 minutes left in the mission. What are we playing, Ayman?
Dude.
Oh.
Ready or not?
No, I'm not playing shooters.
You're not playing in an army.
Fuck the pizza. A little rain on. Why the fists in the offhand?
They're not.
Oh, why the fist then? You're just gonna swap to it for endure?
No. I was just trying to play with them. Switching back to the sword. Motherfucker.
I'm always just out of metal, man. Fucking crits. Shit. Alright. Engineer's not gonna work. I'll do something hands-on. It got good spies. Sticky spamming goes brrrr. Oh fuck. Thought I was safe from that thing from there. Here coming! Oh, that title is fucking oblivious, holy shit. Very brave scout. Use the Fist, by the way. Fist has one of the best R2s in the game. Super fast, super high damage.
Mission ends in 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we gotta stop it!
Gee.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Are you fucking me? This is it. This is not it.
Just as a point, by the way, the last Elden Ring update, like the most recent one, allowed you so you could use torrent in the second phase.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. It's pretty fun. I haven't been able to use it, but I'm very excited to see what it's like because his arena is so big and he goes everywhere. Like I'm actually very, very anxious to see what it's like to use torrent.
Maybe one day we'll see.
Sentry down! Building the sentry. Sentry going up.
Oh, is he stupid? Damn it! No! Oh my god, forgot about that. Yeah. Oh. What's your stamina? Yeah, man, I'm not gonna heal. It's either you die or I die.
Building the sentry.
I'm it.
Building the sentry. Sentry down! Sentry going up. There it is. Building the sentry.
Oh my god. Half health.
Sentry going up.
I'm it.
Oh come on! I always press Q. I meant to press A. I have no keyboard awareness.
Oh. No. Fuck. Hate that thing.
I am genuinely shocked. You had an easy time with Godfrey, and you're getting folded by Radagon. Radagon is like a cake.
Yeah, cause that guy bleed.
Oh yeah, it was the build difference.
see what. Let's see what's wrong.
Shit. But
Oh. I don't know what I'm fucking.
I don't know where I'm going. What the fuck is your motive? In your things, I'm sorry. You are such a distraction. Just yawn. Fuck that. Okay, save minute. Fuck that. Okay, wait a minute. No.
Oh shit.
Who zaps a telly, man? I'm trying to get my friends here, bruh.
Alright, this is it. This is where he dies.
This time I think it's for real. I think I'm falling in love. This time I think it's for real. How can I tell you?
Yeah, it's over for him.
Oh yeah, Bloodhound Fan Gaming. That gun is amazing. Always amazing.
that
So
gun?
fantastic. I mean that weapon. Fuck, I missed up.
No! I missed the repast.
The fuck did I get hit from behind me? Am I schizophrenic?
Yeah, can't touch into him.
Oh!
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna see it finally.
No, it is amazing. It stuns Jane for 5 fucking seconds. 5 whole seconds is enough for you to
All right, torrent. Think it'll be easy. Torrent.
Nah,
Never
fuck.
mind. God fucking damn it. What is this thing? It has a sword. Come on, man.
By the way, I tried the AK and the AK low key feels amazing. No, by the way, keep coming. Let me show you something. Look at this.
Let's just go Uber. No, vaccinator. So indecisive. I don't know what I want to go for.
This is the one. Lightning infused bloodhound train. It's actually very over for him. Look at this. Fuck's sake. Fuck, dame.
That was insane.
Chain. Dead by day.
Whew. A lot of fun. I'm in TF2 gambling. Should I buy a few cosmetics?
No. No.
No?
I'm literally at
Alright.
pumpkin. No, you throw it.
Although Mesmer's war and Hornseth brought no grace or honor, many still pledged their swords to him regardless.
I wanted to try out my pumpkin. Look at it. Look decoy. Look at the sleeve. Pumpkin. It's literally a pumpkin. Look. I just want to camp here because I want to show you how the pumpkin works. I need chain. Yeah, permanently. It costs 0 points. I think 444. There's another one that's right now in stock. It's called Christmas. They're really nice. The pumpkin was originally 666. Changed it to 444. Imagine it was like 666 and you had 665 Robux and you just Has that ever happened to you? You wanted to buy like
Fuck's sake.
it was kind of worth it in my opinion.
I was thinking Pontiff Sullivan, Dark and Fire. Yeah.
What?
Oh no, I'm watching a Dark Souls video. They're comparing DLC bosses with old Dark Souls bosses, and the guy is like, Relana is very, very similar to... And I was like, oh, Pontiff Sullivan. And then he just shows a picture of the dancer. And I was like, not the dancer.
We're just gonna stay here. How much time left? 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Alright, I guess I'm playing Slay the Spire. It does not take this long to pray. He fucking duped us again. I'm in disbelief.
No, he didn't go to pray. He just left.
Oh, he said I'm hopping off?
I hear him.
Ah.
He's nearby.
No, he didn't say, but
Come, Jay.
he just left.
Come.
Didn't you say he left to pray?
No, before leaving, he was just like, "Oh, restart computer," and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm saying he duped us, yeah. You started computer my ass.
Stay there. Stay there. Let me show
I'm gonna BRB also.
Look at this.
Hold on.
Comes
Alright.
nearby.
fuck? Are you okay?
Yusuf just told us that CTF AE is planning a massive CTF first place prize, first place teams of 4. First place prize 100,000 dirhams, second place prize 50,000 dirhams, and then it keeps incrementing from there until 5th place, which is 5,000 dirhams. Dude,
Oh my god.
dude.
Let's go.
But he told me, he was like, it's university students only. You have to have like a valid ISO and you log in, you have to sign up with the university email,
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
But he told me, Abdurrahman, nothing you could ever solve. He said it to me. I was like, I'll tell Ayman about it. He was like, I doubt Ayman could solve it either. He's like, these are blockchain, cryptography, like really complicated.
Why do I gotta
Oh, hell no. Yeah, no. Not me. Damn it. Oh. Why'd you delay that, you motherfucker? God fucking asshole. You can hear me, I'm gonna hop off. Yeah.